This is the second part of Chapter 7 lecture. We're going to finish up consonant features, which are the manner features. There's some special features that relate to actually one or two sounds. Then we'll get into vowel features. Manner features are continuant, nasal, strident, lateral, and delayed release. Continuant, does the air stop or does it continue through your mouth? Distinguishes stops and affricates from all other sounds. That's what it is used for. Plus continuant allows the airstream to flow through the oral tract. So what is that? Glides, liquids, and fricatives. Minus continuant is occlusion in the oral tract at some point. Oral and nasal stops and affricates. Nasals, plus or minus, is the air coming out the nose or through the oral cavity. That's a plus or minus nasal. Strident. That means it distinguishes those sounds with turbulent, high-intensity fricative noise with non-turbulent sounds. So this is only relevant to fricatives and affricates. Sibilants and labial dentals are all strident, and all other sounds are not strident. So the sibilants, s, z, sh, zh, ch, and j, and the labiodentals, f and v, are all strident. All other consonants are not. There is only one lateral, and they use this distinctive feature to distinguish l from r. And so L is plus lateral, everything else is minus. The next one is delayed release, and it pretty much distinguishes affricates from everything else. So if it's a delayed release, because it's a stop plus a fricative, that means it's a delayed release. So it is plus delayed release. There are some other features for describing consonants, high and low. High sounds that require the body or the back of the tongue to be raised. So postalveolar, palatals, and velar sounds are all high, and other consonants are minus high. Low, sounds that require the tongue body to be lowered. Glottals are low. That is the way we distinguish those. Other features are back and round. Back sounds require the body of the tongue to be retracted. It gets pulled back. So velars are back. Everything else is not a back. Round are the ones that have rounded lips. So w is the round, and everything else is not. Next, we're going to get to, so what'll happen is you probably will get questions. What is a minus continuant or plus strident? And then you'll need to answer those types of questions. We'll do that in the homework and on the tests. The vowel features, we've talked about all of these, except really tenseness. Height, are they low or high? Backness, front or back, or roundness, is it rounded or not? Now, they really don't have a section for mid vowels. The height, high and mid-high vowels. E, I, U, and are all high. Everyone else is not high. Low vowels are a, and Those are all low. Why do you think we need to distinguish both high and low? Think about that for a minute. Because we do have mid-range vowels. There's a whole set of the schwa and those vowels that distinguish both of those. So we're able to say those are minus on both of the high and the low. The next one is backness. It's all the back vowels. The oo, aw, and ah. The front vowels, plus, are e, I, a. And why do we need to distinguish both the front and the back? We have those mid-range vowels. The next one is the rounding. There's only 3 vowels that are rounded. Oo, ah, or aw. That's the one I have a hard time saying it. I've actually been practicing. Are rounded. So, which consonant has the feature plus round? Out of y, k, w, and m. It's w. It's the only one that has the rounding for the consonants. And then tenseness distinguishes the long and short vowels. We don't have a lot of long and shortness in our vowels, but we do have a little bit. So e, oo, ah are all plus tense. All other vowels are minus tense. So let me say that again. E, oo, ah are tense. If you look at I, ah, or ah, those are all short. If you hit them, you're released. So the ones that are held longer, E, oo, ah, are all long vowels, and they have the designation of plus tense.